which it probably isn't. There we go. All right. Thank you for the follow. Dory89, Mactavius. I may have a present to send you, possibly. It's probably in my inbox. So, there is... I'm not in a good mood this morning, and I'm trying very hard to cheer up. Thank you for the follow, Zephyrin. Thank you. I'm trying really hard to cheer up today. I'm having a hard time. I am just going to put this stuff away so that I can get going on what we're doing today. Yeah, so I woke up in kind of a grumpy mood to begin with, which is unusual for me. I don't usually wake up just grumpy, and I did. I woke up grumpy, and I think it has something to do with the fact that I have a cold and was choking all night over my cold, and grumpy stabs, definitely. So that was it. It was partially my cold. I got the coffee. But the other problem was my sick baby boy woke me up so many times during the night. And I'm still not sure what was wrong. But he wasn't feeling good. He's still here, but he kept waking me up and he wanted something, but he didn't know what he wanted. Which is oh so helpful. So I didn't get good sleep. Zypheran. Let's hope this goes through. It did! Yay! Alright, Mactavius. Thank you. And Dory. Dore. So, I woke up feeling grumpy because of probably those reasons. But then, thank you, Zephyran. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I worked very hard to make it precise. I tried, anyway. I'm not usually in a bad mood, but, this morning I woke up in a bad mood, mostly because my cat's dying. And so, I'm just like, he's just a ton of work. And then I logged into Discord to check messages, and I got a very angry person who was mad that I that I looked at their home without their permission. Well, it was an open house. And when you're opening your house, you're opening it to the community. And they make you like hit 3 different boxes saying, hey, this is going to be open to the community. Are you okay with that? So, I mean, I just look at stuff on the open house. So if they're mad at me, they're mad at me. I feel bad about it. I won't look at their houses again. If I never said anything negative about it. I thought it was a really cool house, but whatever. Put me in a really bad mood, and I'm the kind of person who tends to, unfortunately, want to self-harm. So I started thinking about terrible things. Oh my gosh. To do. So this is the Flaming Nyx. Wow. What a great redo. Oh, I bet you this is for the Thieves' Den. I hope I'm not giving anything away. It was an open house. But Lushora, you did a good job. This is really an interesting look. There's a lot going on in here. Really interesting. Thank you, Zephyrin. No, he was pretty pissed. I had said, you know, I can't get to your home. The permissions are not set. And he said, that's really interesting since you reviewed my home on your stream without my permission. I was like, okay. You put it as an open house. If it was a regular house, I wouldn't have touched it. So now I feel like shit. Great, thanks. Now I feel wonderful. All right, I gotta get this stupid PvP crap done. That's still going, right? I hope. And I never say anything mean, so I really didn't understand it. Oh, wow, that was fast. I have no intention of saying anything mean about anyone's homes. It's really depressing that, it's really depressing what happened yesterday with Kobe Bryant. I mean, it was depressing to begin with, but when I discovered his daughter died with him, I cannot imagine the grief that Vanessa Bryant is going through. Just horrible to even imagine. Poor woman. Poor family. But what's even worse is the other family that died in that. It was a husband, wife, and daughter. There's another daughter who was a minor in that family who wasn't on the helicopter. So she's now an orphan. She does have an older brother, though. So the idea, hopefully, is that I hope her older brother takes her in. He's like a coach or something at some school. The brother, not just the dad. The dad was also a coach. Awful. It's bad enough when people die just regularly, but when they die young and from an accident or something, it's just terrible. Heartbreaking. 13. Jesus Christ. Like, you can argue that Kobe at least had a full life in the sense of he became successful, he got married, he had kids, 41's too young, but it's something. And he got to be a hero and, all of that. But I think when you think about his daughter, who's only 13, she didn't get any of that. Certainly she had a privileged youth, but she didn't get a chance to even see 18. Oh, God. Death just fucks me up. So sad. Really sad. But as for the contests yesterday, what was it? Sorry, I gotta change the colors here. What? You can come in here. Yeah, all right, one thing. So I was really upset this morning, and actually, Chrysia, I've mentioned before, she's a good friend. Well, she talked me through the whole thing. She, really helped me through what I was so upset about with somebody saying that they were upset with me touring their house. So she was really supportive. I just want you to know, Night Owlish, that I apologize and I feel terrible about it. And I'm sorry if I upset you. I really did think I was doing an okay thing. I still do. So maybe it's just a disagreement between us, but I hope you can forgive it because I meant well and I only say positive things. So no one so super, I will tell the truth. That's that. Okay. Oh, the spy one. That's easy. I'll get that done with quickly. Hey, Chrysia. I adore you. I'm trying to stay positive. I just got a lot on my mind, and my cat's still complaining. He kept me up all night. Kept waking me up. Woke my husband up, which almost never happens.
Who are you? Speak always.
And so there's that. All right, so we got that done quickly. Nice. How do I get back to where I'm going? There. So yeah. Just a lot on my mind. I'm gonna try to cheer up. I'm starting to work on Valentine's Day. Oh, the Skyrim contest. I still think that Favara's work on the contest was perhaps my favorite, even including mine. I was really, really astounded how good it was. She did a phenomenal job. I mean that. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have to tell. I promised Delatarium I would let him know. Actually, I'll get the link later. All right. Getting out of PvP land. This is not my world. This is not where I belong. So there's a new contest, Essential Housing Network, which the link to their Discord is below. They are cross-server, so cross-platform, so you can even join it if you are on Xbox or PC or PlayStation or whatever the hell this runs on. You can join it for any of them, and they're doing a Valentine's Day contest, so that's awesome. And the rules are as follows. I copy pasted them. Due February 12th, 30 slot challenge. They hope that this will only take a few hours of your time at most. They want you to fit within the theme of Hearts Day. No EHT allowed because it's cross-platform. You have to take a screenshot of your creation and PM it to Larry, L-A-R-I. Your entire creation should be visible in the screenshot. Please do not use the Hearts Day furnishing pack for this contest. And that's the only real restriction. And the money prizes are only available on the PC platforms because they don't have anyone to give any prizes on the other platforms. But I will say this. Whoever this person is should really get a hold of a stream team member and group up with them on it, and because they get prizes from ZOS that they can give presents on any platform, including like they can give away pets or whatever on any platform. So it would be wise for Laurie, and I'll perhaps mention this to them, to hook up with some stream team member, which would not be me because I am not a stream team member. I am just a me member. So parkour due tomorrow. Actually, it's already due, but he's gonna do the contest tomorrow. I hope you guys came up with good stuff because I am not a parkour person, so I won't be doing that. Hey, Zerbit. Getting this done, and then we're out of here. Where do I need to go? Anywhere. Anywhere. Okay. So that's that one. And then January 30th is the resolutions. All of these two are both, that I just mentioned, are both J-Heart. And here's the link to J-Heartness. Ow. Finger. Hopefully, if you want to enter. If you need the info, here it is. Yes, this looks really dark, I know. So what I've been doing, what I started on, I'll fix the colors in a minute, is my Valentine's Day build is actually, I don't know if it's going to fit within the 30 items, but I'm going to do a chocolate box. A giant chocolate box, because that's what I've wanted to do for a while now, and I've been trying to play with the idea. So I built a chocolate, like a heart, and now I'm going to be, I have it on a flat surface. I moved it over this morning so that we'd have all of the materials in one place. And then I want to start putting the chocolates in, and then I need some paper in between. You know how like chocolates have those little brown papers, crunchy papers? I have some ideas for what to use. But here we go. Let me fix these colors. Let's pass off. Okay. So this is obviously not flat the way it should be, but I'll get to that. This was me in the midst of building my heart. And I picked up one of these retaining walls to finish off the heart, and then I'll make them all the same size. Height, rather. And hopefully that will work. Okay, so let's make them all the same height. Now, how will I do this? Well, using essential housing tools, we'll start over. I will do radius. Now, this is a good way to pick everything in a small area. Now, I'm going to have... I probably shouldn't have started there. I'll start somewhere in the middle. I'm going to have to remove some things from this radius one because there's going to be some things selected here that I don't want selected. So let's see if I get everything. I think I got everything. And then what I'm going to do is deselect the reeds, the Reed and Merkmeyer walkways. Well, I mean, obviously, don't they already? And then I would say one of these. There's a reason why I'm doing that. All right, so one of these, this one, is going to be the one that I lower everything to that level. So what I'm going to do now is I take EHT and the things that are selected are proper. Change these items, and I want to do level each item with the target. This is the target. Boom. Everything was leveled to the proper level, which means that there's something, I think I put these on an angle and I didn't mean to. So what I'm going to do is check. I'm going to check this. All right, so I got 0, 2, 19, 0. So what's this? Q. Not 0, I'll tell you that. So let's change this to 0, 0. That didn't work. Maybe because now it's up too high. Chrysea probably knows. So let's see. That's it. Okay, so yeah, it's now that's probably just about where I want it. Just remember, folks, this is how it's done. It's done with trial and error. Nobody started out just knowing how to do everything except for maybe Cardi. So you've got to try different things and see what works. And I'm doing this so that I can, so that I can make my box of chocolates. We're just going to fix everything as we go along and make sure everything's the proper pitch, roll, everything. Since people don't want me looking at their houses, then I guess I could spend most of my time just building shit and being boring. Because, you know, why not? Ooh, wait. That's not rolled properly. That should be a 0. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. 0, 0. And then height. You're about right. You're a little high. Even though I have everything selected, because I have this particular box open, the one that has all the numbers in it, it's only moving the thing I have selected. So, thank you, Chrysea. Because, and that was something Chrysea taught me, actually. This annoys me, that this is, why is this just such a terrible angle? I need you to be fixed. Good enough. You're annoying me. Good enough. Okay, I think we've got it. Oh, you're welcome. You taught me that. Now I can't live without it, honestly. Seriously, I can't. Alright, so now I'm going to... I need to move this over. This is annoying me. So let's move everything over except for the reeds again. I want to get this centered on this platform that I made. And then we're going to start filling it in. Oh, you redesigned it? How did you redesign it? I'm curious. I do love you guys for letting me see your houses. I shouldn't be as upset as I am about this. This is just stupid. New areas. Wow. Sounds like there's a lot going on there. All right. Just a moment. I'm going to tell him, see, Skittlebot! All right. So you're lying. You're fine. He would be hanging out right outside my door if he was upset. Skittle, I was watching you a little while yesterday. You were, I think, building? I was doing other things, unfortunately, so I didn't talk. All right, so we've got this, but I don't like that you can see it was starting to flicker. There. Much better. Now, this is going to be a box of candy. Oh, good! So what I was thinking of using was, at first I was going to use a bunch of different, what's the word? Furnishings? And I might still, but then it occurred to me that, like, don't these kind of look like chocolates? A little bit. Some of them. But I do have other ideas, you know, I can come up with other things, but the idea is, I was going to fill it with different items that look like they could be chocolates, and then I put paper in between them. There's different ones. I also was going to look at pictures because, you know, I don't think people realize just how much reference people will do while they're working on stuff. You know, it's not just coming out of it from whole cloth, no, you know, it's more looking things up. What do I have that would look like a chocolate kind of thing? And I do have some pictures up on the other screen. I have a cold. See, I thought it was over it too, but I have this post-nasal drip that's killing me. Absolutely killing me. I'm having a hard time sleeping because of it. It's just awful. I thought I was over it, and now I'm getting this. I'm having a hard time sleeping. It's just awful. Awful. Okay. Oh, it's not. I don't know why. It's going around. It's not just us. Shoriel, who does the streams for Housing's Finest, he canceled because he has the goal too. I think it's a he. There are a whole bunch of people who are all feeling just as miserable as we are, and I don't really know why. But I was going to pick up some chocolates, things that could be chocolates. This is the way that I operate, folks. Oops, I shouldn't have picked that one. I do a whole lot of running around looking at stuff, thinking what could possibly look like a chocolate. And then I probably won't use most of it, but at least I can try it, see how it looks. What do you want from me? Oh, I have something for this. No! I'm building a box of chocolates. And Forrest Gump would be proud of me. I've wanted to make a giant box of chocolates since last year, and I was going to start working on it, and I would start and then I'd stop because I had something else to work on, you know? All the time. What do you want? Ooh. This is going to be my hideout. Oh, Aspen! You caught that. She's super talented. Okay, I'll try them out. This is my hideouts thus far. Um, such that it is. I almost submitted this to you, Carcia, as a lighting fixture, but I don't know that it's actually a lighting fixture. You know what I mean? It's more of a tricksy fire, I mean a tricksy kind of, I don't know. I don't think it counts as a lighting fixture, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. Just a thought. Okay. Then, what was I going to do? I had something I needed to do. And then this is the... Thank you! That was the idea. I came up with that idea. It was a stroke of genius. It will never happen again. Actually, it occurs to me that what I needed to do was at the front. Here. This is what I needed to do. I needed to remove these stupid plants and put down the other hedge so that people don't go this way. Aww. Yeah, I actually know that. I'm so ashamed. I should be doing like real stuff, not just screwing around online, but you know, that's me. All right, let's do it this way. There. Now, hopefully people won't go that way. I think it's enough of a message saying, don't go this way. Good enough. All right, cool. That should do it. What was I gonna do? There was another thing I needed to do. Oh, I have to take a picture of my sink. Housing's Finest Builders had their mini contest for sinks this week. And I finished mine, so I have to take a picture of it and post a screenshot of it up on the forum, on the Discord, which is what everyone's doing. Yeah, Billie Eilish is a new discovery for me. I'm old enough that I'm at the point where I don't, oops. I don't know popular music anymore. How do I take a good picture of this? That don't work, right? Wow, that really annoys me that that's sticking out like that. That shouldn't be sticking out that far. When I moved things over, they got a little reshifted, and I'm not entirely sure why, but certain things are not where they should be. Even though I cut and pasted. It still looks too far out. Yeah, I think part of me is upset that I'm not doing more housework. But I'm not physically capable of doing too much. There you go. Picture taken. And my husband won't let me get maids. He's stubborn. He is a stubborn butt. Because boy. No, they shouldn't be a link set. It's just sometimes when I put things down, they're just not exact. Not really sure why. Hey, Delicia. And I will continue to now collect chocolates. Or what could be chocolates. I mean, these are gonna just be basic, and then I'm gonna add decorations after. So if it's just a flat, trophy back, that's okay, because that's how it starts. It's not gonna look like that when I'm done. This is also a rough draft. I know this isn't really all that interesting, but so be it. It's good for library. See, I keep all my stuff separate. Aw, Aspen, you're sweet. I don't think I need any plants. My birthday is coming up, and my husband's bugging me to give him info on what to get him. And I honestly don't know. I really don't. I mean, truthfully, probably crates or something in game, or a house. Mouse potato. Maybe. 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 Probably not, but maybe. Lots of probably nots, but maybes. Good enough. Oh wait, no, that mirror. I'm running out of houses too. So for this 30 item challenge, I'm not sure that this is going to be only 30 items. It probably won't be. But I could possibly build something else with only 30 items. I don't know. I have ideas. Okay. Like I said, this is all very, very not really thought through. This is just shit I'm picking up, gonna try out. And we can look at a house in a little bit and get people mad at me. Again, more. Yeah, I'd be happy to. People get mad at me. Tisn't my fault. It tisn't. Wait, that's way too huge. There's no way I'd use that. I should just put it back down, but... one of the nice things about Magic Sorter is that I can take all this stuff and then I don't have to put it back later. Because Magic Sorter will do it for me. And that's very exciting. I just set it to go, walk away, and boom. It'll put everything back where it belongs. That is a game-changing add-on, I tells you. I don't need any lights yet. Oh, I don't need trees. Derp. No, not storage chests. But it can do it for, you just set it to go and it'll put everything back where it belongs. For example, my old mist veil is set for being a, just hearth stuff. So it'll pull out of the houses I tell it can pull from. And it will put all of the hearth stuff into my old mist veil. So it won't touch my houses that are decorated. It'll only touch the ones that I say you can pull from. So all of my storage houses, I want it to be able to pull from all of my storage houses. And then it just puts it where it belongs. So that's why it's so awesome, because you don't have to worry about putting everything back. It does it for you. And I'll just press the one button and it'll go. I don't even have to think about it. Maybe if you talk to you-know-who, through Cardi to get to Cardi B, aka Apocrypha, I guess, you can, oh, no, you don't need to send me anything. I've got plenty. I'm just looking at different options. I don't even know what I need yet. But thank you. All right. Aloha. We are collecting items for chocolates. And then, I don't know. I don't know why I'm picking some of these things. Some of them are obviously not going to be good chocolates. But some of them might. Who knows? I have too many storage houses. I keep buying houses thinking, regular gold houses, thinking that I'm going to build a particular house and a particular thing in them, and then I don't. Oh, I forgot this was Miss Flowers, but it's good because I can grab these. Sorry I'm so quiet today. I'm just not feeling happy. I'll cheer up in time, I'm sure. Maybe. Possibly. Interesting. I'm gonna have to experiment, I think, with a lot of different stuff. I'm just throwing together possibles at this point, and then I'm going to mess around with it. I mean, some of these things are obviously going to be too big for me to use, but whatever. All right, I think that's it for now, except for twin arches. And then we'll go look at our house. Aw, Shuriel. It's a combination of things. Mostly my health and my kitty kept waking me up. He's not feeling good. The one who's dying. That's part of it. And then I just was in a bad mood to begin with, and then I got somebody pissed at me that I looked at their house. So, even though it was an open house. So, I'm in this just phenomenally good mood. Whatever. Happy day, not. All right. Let me see. Thank you. That's my point. But yeah, I don't like upsetting people, even if it was a, I don't know. I still feel bad, regardless. So we'll just get people mad at me anyway. Greek Gemini, I know, wants me to look at his houses, so we shall explore a goronir. Greek Gemini has specifically posted these for me to look at, so there's that. My eye is tearing. Aren't I fascinating? I'm so fascinating. I think partially the Kobe Bryant thing has me really down, too. Not really specifically him as much as just everybody who died in that thing. It's just awful. Awful, awful. So sad. Yes, that was horrible. Horrible. And I mean, it's hard not to think about it. Yeah, well, not just them. Apparently now it's also another family, the Altobellis. There's a father, a mother, and a daughter who was about the age of Kobe's Gigi. And then they all died, leaving another daughter who wasn't on the helicopter, who's now an orphan. And then there were two other kids, I believe, on there. All of them died. I mean, I think they were going to a match for kids, of all things. Look at this. Wow. Look at those plants. Look at the using them upside down. I never would have done that. Right. Awful. I mean, at least they have a parent. This other family lost. There's now no parent. They're an orphan now. It's just awful. You know? Terrible. I love this. This is gardened so beautifully. Look at the mushrooms. And, at least for that family, for Kobe's family, those kids are provided for. I don't know about these other families. I guess if you know Kobe Bryant, you're not exactly poor, but I don't know if these other families have things in place that their kids are protected and will have, a place to go or money or anything. I hope so. Woo! Was that intentional? Gosh, look at this. It's like being in the stars. It's so beautiful. It's so ethereal, I think, is the word I'm thinking. Sometimes when you do glowy stuff, it's too much. I didn't even notice he did that. That's clever. Like, it's too much glow and it doesn't look... Yeah, I saw that. They'll never know their father. How horrible is that? But Greek has not overdone it. I think it just... I don't know how, but it looks natural. Even though it's... Oh, a fart stick. Even though it shouldn't really look so natural, it does. Okay. I like blocking off areas you don't want me in. So this is what, Boulder Tree? Oh no, this is goronir. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go up that and not fall down. So let's try that again. I think that I just fell down like an idiot, but that's not what I was supposed to do. But stabbies can't walk. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I did it again. I don't know. Okay, Skittle. Is that supposed to be a trick? Or is that supposed to be something I'm supposed to avoid? Let us see. I mean, there's a little thing around it, so it almost looks like it's intended to... No? No, I guess that's it. I guess that is supposed to drop you down. Because you can't really go any other way. Alright. Well, what a beautiful home. Really good job. And with the colors even turned up even more, I think it's stunning. I like being able to adjust the colors to their most extreme. And then putting it back to normal. Enjoying this. Very pretty. I'm gonna drop my chocolates off. Oh, I gotta warn you guys about something. There is a new guild. This guild is known as, hold on. I'm getting there. Not this channel. I'm not gonna say who this comes from, but there is another guild known as, Two Girls, One Trader, and they're currently recruiting. Don't join them. This GM has ripped off everybody's money in the past. Basically, they promise you a certain amount of percentage of money back that is a little bit surprisingly high, and then they never give it and they disappear with all the money. They've done it multiple times before. Do not trust them. Do not join their guild. They are going to rip you off. So, just a word of warning. Think about that. Don't. Avoid, avoid, avoid. So I wanted to give you that information before anything bad happens. And I don't care if they're mad at me for saying it. I'm gonna just put random shit in here until I see what I like and don't. I think these are gonna be too small for what I want. I think that they're gonna be tiny comparatively. I like this idea of using this mirrored one. It's like one of those foiled candies, you know? I think that the pillow looks good too. Especially the upside down part. But I think the pillow is definite. I don't know what to do. This could be, I don't think I'm going to go with this, but this could be the paper right here. Look at that. That fits perfectly. Now, I was leaning towards using these Breton chests. I think they look like the right size and the right everything. No. Alright, I'm definitely gonna need the pearls to stay here. Probably the ivory. I think the tea tables will be good, but I'm gonna have to not use that one. I think that's the right size. That's interesting. I don't know. That could work. I'm just trying different shit. Just throwing things down here. Don't expect anything to look right or good. This is how it starts, folks. You just throw things down. At least for me. I know some people don't go through that. Don't do it that way. But I do. I think it's fun. That won't work. This might work. This chair, yeah, imperial chair might work. All right. You know they always have that one white chocolate piece of shit in the whole thing. That's what I think that is. No thing nobody wants. Maybe that's just me. I am trying out different things to see how they would look as chocolates. Randomly trying to do a giant chocolate heart box for Valentine's Day. And I figure you got to try different things and see how they look. So I'm just randomly trying out what would look good and what won't. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I think it should be fun. Certain things are not going to work, obviously. Certain things don't look like chocolate, but there are also things that look like wrappers, which will be perfect for said chocolates. See? You can almost see it, what I'm getting at, in terms of chocolate wrappers and whatnot. No, too big. Alright, so having thrown all this crap down, I'll tell you which ones I might use and which ones I definitely won't use. So we'll pull out the ones that I definitely won't use. That I might use. I know it's odd, but I might. Okay. That I won't. That I might. That I won't. Thanks. That's the idea. Just testing things. That's how I start. I start by throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. Then I'm going to put down the things I might use that I have extras of. Like thus. And then I will show you how Magic Sorter works in a way. So this is what I'm gonna do. I mean, this is how I build. I just pick things and see how they look and whether or not they're gonna work out, and then I put things away if they don't. Oh yeah, cocoons. Nope, too big. You I might use on top of things. So you get to stay. Here. Okay, definitely these, because these almost looks like, you know how you have sometimes a foil wrapped one? That looks like a foil wrapped one to me. So those get to stay. And then this could possibly go on top of some of them and look more like a little piece of chocolate, but I think they're too metal looking, so I don't think I'll use them. And these just maybe? Maybe. We'll see. They're maybes anyway, so just throw them down. Okay. So, now I'm going to show you what Magic Sorter does in a way. So, first of all, I need my Azabi. Where is my Azabi? Here she is. I'm going to make sure I have everything out of the bank that I want to put away. And then I want to put everything into the bank that I don't want put away, which includes some things I have that I'm going to sell, that I have specifically for that purpose. So I put those back. Okay. So now everything that I have in my inventory can go away. So what we start with is I have Magic Sorter installed. I have it linked to F1. What I'm going to do first is uncheck Grand Topol. So I don't want it pulling anything from Grand Topol, because if it pulls things from Grand Topol, it'll pull everything I just did. So we'll leave that alone. Everything else is fine. Grand Topol is where I keep my lights, so I might end up sticking my lights in also in another home too. Like, I don't think I have any on me, honestly, so it'll be fine. I could always do those manually until I don't think I have any regular lights on me. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. So we'll just, as you can see, these are my storage homes that I've selected it can pull from. And this has all of the different items separated by where I want them. Then we hit next, and I'm going to do a full sort because I actually want to show you how it works. But it's going to put back the stuff that I pulled that I didn't like. It's in my inventory, but here's the thing. It would also, if I like had thrown something down in the library here, in this, like maybe I put a light down there, it would pull that out and put it where it belongs. So it's any house you have it on that list, it will pull from. Isn't that beautiful? It also resorts them and puts them into, it'll stack them. So if you have more than one, it'll have a nice stack, and then it'll put them all nicely in order. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's life-changing. And what's great about this is that you won't go offline while you're doing it. So if you set it to go, you can go to bed, and it'll finish before you go offline, which is awesome. And there you go. See, it's putting all my Undercroft stuff in one house. And then it's going to nicely resort it and make it look pretty. And stack it. It's so soothing. Sometimes I just want to watch this all day. It's called Magic Sorter. It sorts your storage houses the way you want them to be stored. It's amazing. Makes me happy. Now this is my workshop house, so it's going to drop all my workshop stuff. And then it'll resort it nicely. And see, it's nice and pretty, making everything all organized. So that you can see it when you come in. Isn't that nice? I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Because I am so handy to know, I'm going to give you another piece of advice. Isn't it, though? And I don't even have to, like, be watching it while it's doing it. Freyanka, did I list you as Favara instead of Freyanka on the server? Holy crap, I hope I didn't. I did. I miswrote your name. Fuck. Fixing it now. What a pain in the ass I am. Can't believe I did that. Let me double check I'm not on crack. Yeah, I'm a moron. Alright, gonna fix all my posts now. I'm a moron. Oh my lord. So sorry. It just, like, I don't know why my brain went Favara when I saw Freyanka. But, just so you know, I voted for you as #1, and I think that you are actually going to win. I think your work, I showed everybody yesterday, and they were all astounded at just how flippin' good it was for the Skyrim contest. It was amazing. You did a really good job. Very funny, DeCrill. Very funny. Silly. Alright. Delete. Fix. God, what a pain in the ass. I should be more careful. Okay. But yeah, I think you're going to win. I really do. I think your work was amazing. I couldn't believe how much you managed to fit. You maybe. I can imagine. Like, how did you manage to fit that much in Cyrodiilic? Like, really? That was amazing. I was blown away. Gosh. You know, the problem is I post to so many different places that now I have so much cleanup to do. You did an amazing job. You really did. Were you basing it on a specific, like, barrel or something? Like, was it a specific one? I was trying to figure out whether that was in, like, a particular one. Okay. Goodness, this is saving me time because I can fix my mistake at the same time that it's swapping out my furniture for me, and I don't even have to do anything. It's amazing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you went with something more creative than just reproducing something. I got that feeling from it, that it was a specific, not a specific spot, but something you created. Fixing. Keep on trying, fixing. Rawhide. All right. This may be working. And much better. So I'm glad I could introduce you guys to this add-on. If I am introducing you to it, I definitely think it's more than just a time saver. It's a life changer. Because it's like, this is the way that I build. I just pull everything that could possibly work out of my storage houses. And then, you know, normally I would have had to spend how long putting them all back in the way I want them back. This just does it for me. Oh, hey, Decryl. I'm working on a box of chocolates, a giant box of chocolates. I am also going to certain houses, but I kind of got chewed on. No, you don't need EHT. It does it by itself, completely standalone. No EHT required whatsoever. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I got kind of chewed on by some people, by someone for looking at their house. So I'm like a little gun shy of looking at houses, but we're going to try. We're going to do it. Frank, I'm so sorry that I messed up your name, but it's all fixed now, so I don't think it'll make much, it won't be bad. So what do I want for my birthday, guys? You tell me what you want for your birthday. Sure. If you can think of a way to do it, feel free. So that's it. It's done. Not nice? Everything put away. Everything is properly stored. So what we'll do is, why are you being stupid? There. See, I have no more furnishings in my inventory. I put everything away. Let me open my stupid Shade and Hall stuff. No, it chooses itself where it goes, but I'm kind of okay with that because of the way that it stacks things. It makes me happy, so I'm okay with it. But generally, it stacks things and then it puts it in the house. It won't, like, if you're like me and once upon a time you spent time like making it into a really amazing, like at one point I made mine into a store. My storage house became a store, and so I had everything like lined up all pretty. It won't go back to that. No, I don't. I don't market my skills. I give it away for free in the sense of I show it to you guys. But I don't know. I don't have any need to. I don't feel driven to share it that way. I want to start writing. But you can see in this house what I mean by the stacking and stuff. Like, it... Where is the stacked stuff? You can see it usually better in here. Unless they didn't do it this time. Anyway, it just puts it nicely height order in here so that you could see everything. I'll preferably try to see everything from the doorway. It puts everything in height order. There. So there you go. But no, I know Devil Doggette sells her time and money, but here's the reality. I have 150 million gold. What am I gonna do? Get a million or two from a single sale? I mean, it's not even worth the time and effort for me. So it's like, this is done by neither. This is neither manual nor EHT. This is it's called Magic Sorter, and it sorts your